Right, hello and welcome to part 5 of the Freedom Cry DLC walkthrough, 100% sync business. This mission, lifting the veil, starts off pretty easily, simply. You just follow Bastienne. She's giving you a pep talk about some guy, the governor, who runs this little bit of the town. He's thoroughly unpleasant man who likes to punish slaves and so on and so forth, and she's basically asking you to get in there, find out what he's up to, and come and tell her, really. And that's a little bit of an intelligence gathering mission, but the key thing is that in order to do so, you are stripped of all your weapons and your gear, because you've got to blend in. Which normally isn't a problem for these guys. Normally in their cloaks and whatnot, they can stand in the middle of anyone and somehow blend in. But apparently in this case, you can't. And you've got to go in looking like a slave. So you've got to smuggle yourself in. You do that by following these guys up to the mansion. Enter the grounds of the gouverneurs. So this is obviously some sort of French spelling of the word. Those guys at Ubisoft Montreal must be flexing their French muscles. Gouverneurs. So yeah, we've got to sneak into the mansion. Obviously this is, you know, if you can't do this bit, then you really must be quite incredibly bad at gaming, because this is like what you're forced to do. But nonetheless, this is how you do it. So you've got to drop the crate, and there's the gouverneur on the stairs, giving out his orders and whatnot. And he gives you a little speech and tells you to get back to work. Something about a visitor coming or something, not too sure. Anyway, so you follow these guys, and these guys are around in the slaves barracks. Look at that guy over there smacking that fella. Don't worry, mate. You're going to get yours soon enough. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, particularly horrid man. I'll probably kill him in the most professional manner. Anyway. So here we are, this is the slaves' barracks. This is where all the work is done, and you have to blend in with the slaves. Don't know where you have to go. Maybe that glowing light that's appeared in the floor. I don't know. Right, so this guy basically tells you that, you know, the coast is clear, and now it's time for you to bust your assassin style. So you sneak out of the hut. That guy there in the bushes, well, you can guess what's going to happen to him. Sneak in the bushes, little whistle. Come on, mate. Done him. Get used to that little moment, that little scene, because that's going to happen a lot in this mission. Definitely worth looting these guys, because if you do come unstuck, as you've got no weapons or anything on you, the stuff you pick up can actually be very handy. Right, so I opted for this route to the left. Whistle can get this guy. I basically decided that I was going to step by step take out every single guard on the level without being really found out. So this guy on patrol. Come on. Here, doggy. That's him. That's him. Ready? Yeah, gotcha. Okay. So that's 3 down. I might put a little score up on the screen. Ding! 3. Right, now we've got a bit of a problem. How do we get these guys? They're like across the way, they're out of whistle range. What do? Well, in these cases, I just stand up, expose myself, and let them come to me. Other guy was looking the other way. That's quite important, actually. If you can wait until the other guy's looking slightly the other way, and then you expose yourself, only one of them will come over. Otherwise, 2 of them come over, and then you have the problem of one of them seeing you when you take him out in the bush. But now he's on his own. Again, wait until he's looking the other way. And there he goes. And give him a clump round the back of the head. Nice. Showed you, didn't it? Okay, so now we head round the back of the mansion. And who's this next suspecting customer coming up here? Oh, I love these bushes. Yep. Come on, mate. Here we go. And what's going on? I should have done the sound effects for this game. Right, number one. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And looting the bodies. You've got to have an urn, haven't you? Right, now he's on his own. So, whoop, bang, clump him up. Lovely stuff. In the bush. Right, now we've got a couple of guys over there. Use the old eagle vision. Don't really need to, but you know, I like to cover all angles. Make sure it's all under manners. Right, so he's seen something, but you know, you don't know what, because I'm like a shadow. I'm like a ghost. But he's seen the guy that I've just knocked out on the floor, which suits me well, because you know, now he's just left his pal and he's got his back to me. And you know what happens then? Yes. In the back of the head. Do you know that? That's like a turn of phrase, like, you know, back of the net, back of the head. Yeah, he's in. He scored. Back of the head. Right, look at this guy. He's having a night. I don't know, what's he doing? In the bush? He's having a piss or something. Whoa, he's not no more. Right, so I've pretty much gone round the whole mansion now, and there can only be a couple of guys left, I think. I'm being thorough. If nothing else, I'm being thorough. So, they do like a whistle, don't they? You'd think they'd learn. Oh, see, but I nearly messed up there. Nearly messed up. He's seen me, but because he literally is the last one left, it's not such a problem because, you know, I'll just knock him out. Look at that flying punch. Right, so that's all the guards taken out around the mansion. However, I'm just going to, to be completely thorough, take out the alarm bells, even though there's no guards left to ring them. But, you know, why leave them? Why put it to chance? Right, but before we go into the mansion to actually do the mission, this guy down by the gate, he's the overseer who walks you up the path at the beginning into the mansion, and a part of the optional objectives is to take him out as well. I suppose because he was a particularly nasty piece of work, it just makes sense to take him out. So anyway, come down here. They're having a little chat. Having a little chat. You can gain his attention. Take out his pal. Like so. And now the overseer guy's all alone. And well, I don't know, what do you reckon his chances are now? Now that he's all alone. You're not such a hard bully man now, are you, mate? Where's your pals? Where's your backup? I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm watching you, though. Watching you. Yeah, got your number. Right, so as you can see, I've manoeuvred round here, and he moved just a little bit too quick for me and that, you know, but I saw... But did you see what I wanted to do? Did you see what I want to do? So I'm going to walk around, carry out his little path mission for a little bit longer, and hopefully he'll come back round the back there where he was a second ago. I just arrived that little bit too late. Annoying, really, because it would have looked quite good if I got there on time. But I'm a patient man. As you can tell, I've gone around the whole mansion and took everyone out. Right, here he comes. And he turns his back to me, and here we go. Back of the neck. Yeah. Kill the overseer. That's it. So, there's the optional objective done. Now to actually remember that there is a mission to do in itself and get on that. Now I've got to get into the mansion or around the mansion, got to find where the governor is. There is one more guard round on a balcony round here that I spotted earlier. And, you know, I've taken everyone else out, so, you know, it'll be rude not to finish off the job totally. There he is. Hello, mate. Did you think you were safe up on the balcony, did you, mate? Did you? Whoop-bang! Fist in the top of the head. Yeah. And rob him as well. 8. 8. Is that all you got? Skinflint. Right, so now I've got to look for the governor, and the governor is down here in this little window here. There he is, and you've got to listen in to what they're saying. But, you know, you have to be kind of down on the window kind of level, and I start listening, and how rude. They, like, you know, they're going to walk off. So I try and keep in distance, but, you know, they just won't stand still. Even though I'm in the area there, I'm definitely in the range of the target there, but it's saying that I'm not. I think that's a bit, you know, that's a bit harsh there. That's a bit not cool. But it is no problem. It is no problem, because there's a nice little place to jump over here. And there they are on a balcony. Don't worry about them seeing you. Just jump out of the bushes and get into them bushes underneath the balcony.
No suitable Spanish vessel is available. Could we not use a
and now they start having their little
Are you trying to start a war?
their little chin wag.
Treaty between our nations is fragile. We cannot afford any suspicion.
Right, follow them round.
We'll go down in history with mine if you supply the funds and the ship.
Thank you for the offer, but I have an expensive colony to govern.
I have an expensive colony to govern. Yeah. Don't worry, mate. I've got a funny feeling that I'm going to meet you at some point in the future of this game. Right, so so you listen to the conversation here of the guy, which is basically the mission. However, if you're going for the 100%, be careful, because you get another optional objective suddenly, surprisingly, comes up here that tells you to liberate the slaves before you leave. So you could just leave now and go back to the brothel and give the information to Bastien. But if you want to 100% it, you've got to hightail it back into the barracks. You could do it stealthily, but you know, by this time and that, I kind of stealth went out the window, and I figure I'd just bring it on. Wasn't quite prepared for there being as many guards as what there was. So, and because I'm unarmed, it did occur to me that probably wasn't the best idea. So, definitely try and disarm them like that. Grab his sword, shove it in his guts, then his face. Little nice counter. And then do him. And happy days. So, yeah. And watch that slave as well, because he's quite helpful, because he shows you a little way out. Look at that. Yeah, which saves you either having to go out the front door where there's still a few guards, although there is another route, which I did notice. You can run up a little cart or something and that to jump out the wall on the other side, but, you know, if you've just done that bit there, that bit's just as easy as any. And then all you have to do is run back to Bastien and tell her the good news of what you've overheard in the conversation for your 100% loveliness. Right, hope you enjoyed that and hope you learnt something.
Yes.
And check back for the next
I don't
part.
know. As you wish, but leave me, I must think.
Cheers, thanks for watching.